What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're gonna get a lot of stuff done. We're gonna try to get the truck all stripped down and get the airbag module out and get as much done as we can. But first, we're gonna start the day off by going to the gym, get us a little workout, and head back to get to work.
Yeah, we're gonna be in Daytona, June 12th or 13th. Not sure which day we're gonna be there. So if any of y'all are gonna be there, let us know. We'll try to meet up. We want to go and interview some vendors, get some footage, get some ideas for the build we're doing now. So I think it's going to be a good time. Looks like last year, or I think the previous year was really good. I don't think they had it last year. But we're going to be there, and make sure you watch this video all the way to the end. We got a lot going on. We hope to get a lot accomplished. You never know what turns out, how it all ends. So stay tuned, and we'll be at the shop in a little bit. Alright guys, we back from working out, going to eat and running all kind of errands. So now we're going to work on this. I think the first thing we're going to do is take the two doors off, take the fender off, and then just see kind of what all the damage that we have. This fender, we want to try to save it. I don't know if we're going to be able to save it or not. They're about $500 for a fender. So we're going to do our best on trying to fix this. We got two doors already. We just got to change out the inside part and put on the new doors. So let's get a 13mm and start taking these doors off. All right, we got most of the bolts out of the fender, but I think it's spot welded in a few spots, like under this fuse box tray. I'm not 100% sure yet. Still trying to figure this out. But instead of getting this off first, we're gonna take the door off the hinge instead of the hinge off of the, I guess that's the A-pillar. So we'll do that way we can get the door out of here, and just keep figuring this out as we go. All right, we're gonna take these bolts out here instead of taking them out back here. And then once we get the door out, then we could take it off, because our new doors have hinges on it. So I'm gonna take out one on each one, and then I'm gonna hold it while Tyler takes the last bolts out, because this door is unbelievably heavy. It's way heavier than that back door. Alright, I think I'm gonna use this put under here, because this door is so heavy. Do it like that way I don't have to lift it so much. Alright, you take the last two bolts out, and we're gonna put it on here and wheel it over there. Ready? I hope that fender's not welded. I hope it's just some bolts we're missing. I don't feel like grinding welds off. Bolt longer than a CVS receipt. Good thing we had this stool. That was a good idea you had. I don't know if it's smart or because you're lazy. God, it's heavy. Oh. That is unbelievably heavy. Too old for that. Alright, we're making progress on this fender. It might not be welded in, but the only way to tell is we got to take the battery out and this big fuse box out right here. So all this is going to have to come out. But before we do that, we need to be able to use the battery to move this seat back and forth. So now we're going to jump on the seat belts, take these out, and then we can move the seats all the way back. And then we'll finish with the fender. So let's do this. Had to get a T50. Had to buy this. This is what you use to take the seat belts and stuff out. Alright, that's both seat belts. Now we can move the seats back and take the batteries back out and try to figure out how to get that fender off. But let me show you one more thing. Maybe somebody can help me. Trying to get this seat cover off. look at this. It has these clips on top. I don't know how to get these off. I'm going to have to figure that out. That way I can finish taking the seat cover off. Because it busted with this airbag. I don't know if it just pops off. I tried to unscrew it, but it's not one to unscrew. I'm not sure how this works yet. So if anybody knows, let me know. That'll help a lot. Alright, let's move all the seats back. And then take the batteries back out. We got to get the batteries, let them discharge a while before we pull the airbag control module. But we get the batteries out, and by the time we work on a Fender some more, then everything will be discharged. So let's get back to it. Okay, so the game plan that we're going to do, we're going to take this battery tray out, and then we're going to take this fuse box out and see what bolts that has holding the Fender in. Maybe that's the last of the bolts. So we're just going to do a little bit at a time. Hopefully it's not spot welded in and we can just unbolt the Fender. So Tyler's going to remove all of that. Alright, we took this shroud that covers the radiator, and then I think we're going to take this front grill off. That'll let us get to this headlight. Remove the headlight. There should be some bolts along here holding the Fender in. So we're going to take these two things out and see if that helps any. Got to get the headlight out. Oh yeah, look at all these bolts. Headlight had to come out. This thing with doing new builds is you got to learn all new stuff. If we stuck with Corvettes, we would have knocked this out in no time because we know what we're doing with a Corvette. With this, we got to relearn everything. So I'm gonna need. Let's see if I can get that out. Got it. We'll probably need to upgrade these anyway to the, or you can, I think they got a kit, like a color match kit. Have to look how to take this apart, and you paint the inside white. Comes out super nice. I've seen other people do it. This may be it. There's 3 bolts right here. It could possibly be all of them. I'm sure there's going to be one more though. Always one more. As soon as we get this off, then we're going to do the control module. So I want to get that shipped out tomorrow. We ordered the airbags already. They should be in maybe end of the week. Starting to wiggle. Found one more bolt. This is the one holding the hood. So we took this out. I don't know if we're going to be able to open the hood again, so hopefully we got everything. Let's see if it's going to slide out now. Oh, we've still got one bolt in that fuse box. But now we can get to it easier. I just don't know if we can do this hood. So we got to put something to hold it up. Alright, we're going to prop the hood up like this, because the spring is not on right now. Now we still have one bolt left in this fuse box, if we could get to it. What do y'all think? Can it be fixed? Think a good body guy could hammer that out? Or buy a new one? I know that's a pretty bad bend. I was told if it ever goes past 90 degrees it's garbage, but that might have been talking about a frame. Alright, the last step for today is we're going to do the airbag control module. Normally they under here, and you got to take all this out to get to it. So I watched a lot of videos on where they at. Some of the videos said it was under this seat, which it wasn't. A lot of them said it was under here. And then I saw one of them saying it's under this. Take that plastic thing out. So hopefully it's back here. Alright, so hopefully it's under this. So you take those screws out. That's going to be so much better if it's under there. Because I really don't want to have to take that whole center console apart. Alright, you got all the screws out?
Yep.
Lift it up.
There it is.
Let's see if I can see it. Yep, so that's going to be so easy. We'll pull that out, ship it off with the seat belts. We'll get it back in a week. And that saved us a ton of work. This is it. Not ABS, airbag control module. So that's pretty much it for today. Get this packaged up, get everything labeled so we don't start losing nuts and bolts. That's the hardest thing for me because I forget where stuff goes, so I got to label every single thing. Let's clean up a little bit, put this back. Alright guys, we got everything accomplished in this video that we wanted to. We got the fender off and the two doors. We got the seat belts and the airbag module out. So that's the first for us that we accomplished everything that we wanted to. Fender gave us a little trouble, but we figured it out. Had to take off a lot more than what I thought we would. So as far as damage, got some damage here. I think you have to buy this entire piece. It goes all the way around, all of this. You can't just buy a section here down. So most likely, I don't know if our guy, Steel Tree Fabricating and Customs, if he can pull this out, hammer it. This is a little bit bent in, so we probably get one of those, I don't know, hammer pullers, hook onto that, and just pull that out a little bit. And we may be able to just splice in right here to right there, and then cut it right here. So we may not have to come all the way here. If we do that, then we got to take the whole bed off. So I'm hoping we can patch this up, Bondo it, and just put this little piece in right here, and that'll save a lot. And then hopefully he can do that fender for us too, because that's out of my league. So that's gonna be it for this video. If you know how to get this off, these little clips, so I can get this cover off and get a new cover, please let me know, because I can't figure this out. That'll help me a lot. All right, and that's gonna be it. Appreciate you watching to the end, and we will see you in the next video.